Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach, everyone. Welcome to our live stream for Kabbalat Shabbat and Mariv for the second day of Shavuot. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is safe and is healthy and having a good Shavuot. We are about to have a great Shabbat together. Just a couple of quick notes before we start the service this evening. This evening is going to be a little bit different than our usual Friday night Kabbalat Shabbat. Firstly, as I'm sure you all know, we are on YouTube tonight instead of being on Zoom, and the reason for that is because since we cannot use Zoom on the Yom Tov, which is the same observance level as Shabbat, and the Yom Tov started last night, we are not able to use Zoom this evening as we normally would for Shabbat, because when we do it for Shabbat, normally we start the Zoom before Shabbat starts. So we are on YouTube tonight, and tonight the service will be with just me, and then tomorrow morning when we're on YouTube again, it'll be me first, and then Rabbi Steinkoken with her Torah study and Torah service after that. Secondly, because this is Yom Tov, it is the second, beginning the second night, the second day of Shavuot, and it is also Shabbat. The service is a little bit different as well. Normally on Friday night, we would do our regular full Kabbalat Shabbat, singing and all the Psalms and Lecha Dodi, but because it is Yom Tov and it is Shavuot, that part of Kabbalat Shabbat we actually don't recite. And it is because it is also a Yom Tov. So instead, what we do is we begin the service, instead of with Yedid Nefesh and all of the Psalms, we begin the service with the actual Psalm for Shabbat. And that is how the service is going to begin. This evening I'll do the abbreviated Kabbalat Shabbat. I will offer a brief Devar Torah, and then we will do Mariv together for the second night of Shavuot and Shabbat. So I invite you, if you have the Sim Shalom Siddur for Shabbat and festivals, to open to page 23. If you have your own Siddur, that is great, and that is fine as well. And we will begin with Psalm 92, the Psalm for Shabbat, Mizmor Shir Le'Yom HaShabbat. Mizmor, Mizmor, Shir, 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 Shir Le'Yom HaShabbat. Tov lehodot, lehodot l'Adonai, ulezamer l'shimcha elyon. Mizmor, Mizmor, Shir, Shir Le'Yom HaShabbat. 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 Ki hine oivecha Adonai, ki hine oivecha yovedu, yitpardu kol po'alei aven, vatarem kirem karni, baloti beshemen ra'anan, vatabeteni beshurai, Bakamim alai mereim, tishmana ozenai. Tzadikat hamar yifrach, ke'erez balevanon yizke shetulim. Beveit Adonai Adonai bechatzorot Eloheinu yafrichu od yenuvun beseva deshenim vera'ananim yiyu lehagid ki yashar Adonai tsuri tsuri velo avalatabo Adonai malakeu lavei Mikolot maim rabim adirim mishpereyam adir bamarom Adonai edotecha ne'emnu meod leveitecha na'ava kodesh Adonai leorech yamim. For those who are saying Kaddish, we will continue with the last 4 lines of the mourner's Kaddish at the bottom of page 24. Yehei shalama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. We can go ahead and put our Sidurim down for a moment. I would like to share a couple of words and a few thoughts for this Kabbalat Shabbat and for our Shavuot holiday. This morning, during the service, I chanted the 10 Commandments, and there is a custom that some people will say to each other on Shavuot, leading up to Shavuot, "I'll see you at Sinai." What this refers to is that Shavuot commemorates the giving of the Torah and us receiving our Torah at Mount Sinai during the Passover story when the Jews received the Torah at Mount Sinai. And Shavuot commemorates that event, specifically the giving of the 10 Commandments, which we read this morning. And as I mentioned this morning, we stand when we hear the 10 Commandments, whether that's in Parshat Yitro or whether that's on Shavuot, we stand to reenact and emulate our receiving the 10 Commandments at Mount Sinai. The question becomes, how do we compare and how do we justify Shavuot and the giving of the Torah being together as a community right now during COVID-19 and during this pandemic? Most of us are still at home. Even though the state of Arizona has slowly begun to reopen, most of us are being cautious still, and we are wanting to stay safe and healthy, so most of us are still staying at home. Voluntary quarantine and lockdown. And so the question is, how do we grapple with COVID-19 in one hand and the joy of Shavuot in the other? And what brings to mind, going back to the event at Mount Sinai of receiving the Torah, of receiving the 10 Commandments, is a word that stuck out to me from the Torah itself. That word is Vayichan. Vayichan is usually translated as encamped or encampment, that a person or a group of people encamped in this spot. And when it comes to the Torah telling us the story of being at Mount Sinai, it uses the word Vayichan. And it's usually, again, translated as they, the Jews, the people of Israel, they encamped at Mount Sinai. Here's the thing. In Hebrew grammar, the word Vayichan is singular. But as we know, the Jewish people we're a very large group of people. We are multiple people. We are peoples. And how do we use a Hebrew word that is singular, vayichan, for multiple? Wouldn't we use the plural? The plural would be vayachanu. They camped or we camped, but vayachanu instead of vayichan. Why vayichan? And I think one of the interpretations, one of the answers and the messages that we can learn from this is absolutely 100% pertinent and relatable to our current situation with the pandemic. And of course, to find this answer and to find the hope that this answer gives us, we must turn to Rashi. Rashi being one of the most classic, if not the most classic, commentators of Torah. And Rashi had this same question. What is up with this word vayichan? Why a singular word for a large group of people? And Rashi came up with a beautiful answer. Rashi said that vayichan refers to that everybody was encamped with one heart. One single heart. In other words, the Jewish people at Mount Sinai, at the time of receiving the Torah, at the time of receiving the Ten Commandments, the Jewish people at Mount Sinai, a multitude of millions of people, were all of one heart. And I guess one could say of one mind and of one heart. Unified. The entire people were unified as one. And therefore, the Torah uses the Hebrew grammar of vayichan, singular, in this specific instance. And this is the only time the Torah uses the singular for vayichan, or for this word, encampment, in reference to the Jewish people as a whole. What does this have to do with COVID-19? As I said, right now we are all separated. We are all in our own respective homes. We are trying to stay safe. We are social distancing. However, even though we are doing that, we have ways of communication, and we have ways of still being together as one. Just like at Mount Sinai, we are of one heart, we are of one mind, and we are all together as one, vayichan, as one, even though we are a multitude of people, and in this case, we are in multiple locations. So not only are we one people, we are encamped right now as one people. And therefore, it is appropriate that this Shavuot, we specifically remember the giving of the Torah. Back when that originally happened, we were one people. And right now, through COVID-19, we are one people. We are together. And it is because we are together is how we're going to get through this. It's how we are going to survive the pandemic. It is how we are going to come together again physically, because we are already together spiritually, emotionally, intellectually. We pray together, daven together, we learn together, we sing together, and we do all of this together from our separate locations, but we are together. That is the message of this Shavuot. That is the message from Rashi, and that is the hope and the message I would like all of you to take with you during this time, during our online services. We are together. We will always be together. And with that, I wish you Shabbat Shalom and Chag Sameach. And now let us together daven Mariv. We will turn to page 28. We will sing together the nigun for Shabbat, the melody that we do at the beginning of Mariv for Shabbat. And then we will continue with the Mariv service. A lot of the Mariv service will be using the Yom Tov melody, the Yom Tov Nusach for the service. as well as some Shavuot melodies thrown in, but also some Shabbat melodies as well. It is both Shabbat and Shavuot. So, page 28. Light, 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 high. Light, 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 high. Light, 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 light. Light, 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 light. Light, 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 light. Light, 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 light. Light, 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 light. Light, 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 light. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. U'mavir yom u'mevi laila u'mavdil bein yom u'vein laila Adonai tzevaot shemo el chai v'kayam talmidim lo chaleinu leolam vahed Baruch atah Adonai ha'ma'ariv aravim. Let us sing together Ahavat Olam. Page 29, we will do the melody of the Platt Brothers that I introduced a few weeks ago. Page 29. Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amecha Ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta. Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amecha Ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu b'shochveinu uv'kumeinu nasiach bechukecha v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. אהבת עולם בית ישראל, עמך אהבת, תורה ומצוות, חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו לימדת. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, והם נגע יומם בלילה, ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל. אל מלך נאמן, שמע ישראל, אדוני אלוהינו, אדוני אחד. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Ani Adonai Elohechem, Emet v'imana kol hazot v'kayam aleinu, ki hu Adonai Eloheinu. ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ובני ישראל לכנו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו כולם מי כמוך באלים אדוני מי כמוך נדר בקודש נורא תהילות עושה פלא מלכותך רבנך בוקרים לפני משה זה לי ענו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלום יד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. We'll continue with Hashkivenu, page 33. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'shalom V'hamidenu Malkeinu L'chaim ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך ותקננו בעצה טובה מלפניך והושיענו למען שמך יגן בעדינו ויעשם עלינו ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים לשלום מעתה ועד עולם ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך ברוך אתה אדוני הפורש סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים. I invite everyone to please rise if you are able, and we will turn to page 34 for both Veshamru and Vaidaber Moshe. Please rise if you're able. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ וביום השביעי שבת וינפש שבת וינפש ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם וידבר משה את מועדי אדוני אל בני ישראל. And now we will continue with the private silent Amidah for Yom Tov. Even though it is Shabbat, it is also Yom Tov, so we say the Yom Tov Amidah, but this time we insert not only the sections for Chag HaShavuot, but also the sections for Shabbat. The Amidah begins on page 41b. Ose shalom bimromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Ose shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Ose shalom bimromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Ose shalom bimromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. And now at this point, we will recite together the Kiddush for Yom Tov with the Shabbat insertions, and we will turn to page 50 for the Kiddush. I invite you that if you have some wine or grape juice at hand, to go ahead and pour a little bit for the Kiddush, and if you are able to, please rise. Savarim Anaran, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher bachar banu mikol ha'am, Ve'rom imanu mikol hashon, Ve'kideshanu b'mitzvotav. Vatiten lanu Adonai Eloheinu be'ahava, Shabbatot limenucha, umoadim lesimcha, Chagim uzmanim lesason, et yom hashabat hazeh, ve'et yom chag hashavuot hazeh, zeman matan Torateinu be'ahava mikra kodesh, zecher litziat Mitzrayim. Kirvanu v'acharta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, ve'shabatu moadei kodshecha, ve'ahava uvratzon, ve'simcha uvsason, hinchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat veYisrael v'hazemanim. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Shehecheyanu, v'kiyemanu, v'higiyanu, lazman hazeh. And we will continue now with Aleinu, page 51. Aleinu leshabeach ladon hakol, lateit gedula leotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kegoye haratzot, velo samanu kemishpechot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסר הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובהי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת, אין עוד, על כן נכבד לך אדוני אלוהינו. ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני מלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו echad. Tonight begins the 7th of Sivan, the second day of Shavuot, and we lovingly remember the following yahrzeits: David Berlant, Eva Bernstein, Eileen Brody, Abraham Davis, Millard Gordon, Eva Kaufman, Zeisy Kaufman, Anna Sandler, and Lawrence Spees. And at this time, if anybody else has a friend, a relative, a loved one that they would like to remember, please do so now for a moment in your mind and in your heart. In silent testimony to the unbroken faith which links the generations of the house of Israel from one to another, let us sanctify and magnify God's holy name with the last 4 lines of the Mourner's Kaddish, bottom of page 52. Yehi shalama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Just a couple of quick announcements before we conclude. Firstly, I would like to thank everybody for joining us this evening here on YouTube for our Friday night service. Like I mentioned, it's a little different tonight because of Shavuot. Both the service itself was different. Our streaming platform is not the one we usually use. And so we definitely appreciate your flexibility and understanding when it comes to that. Tomorrow morning, we will be back on here on YouTube starting at 9:30. We will have Shacharit and Hallel and Musaf with me starting at 9:30, and then immediately after, Rabbi will come on and do Torah service and Torah study. And then I believe on Saturday evening, when Shabbat is over, Rabbi will come back on again to do Havdalah. I'm sure she'll tell us more about the specifics of that tomorrow. And then we go back to regular schedule starting on Sunday. I also want to remind everyone that on Sunday, I think it is at 10 or 10:30 a.m. I know an email was sent out about it. We will have an additional Shavuot learning opportunity. One of our members, Josh Katz, is going to teach a session online with some of the teachings of, I think it's Rabbi Soloveitchik. And so please, log in for that. Josh is very passionate about it, and I know it will be a good class. And then I also have my Torah Trope class again on Monday morning as well at 10 a.m. on Zoom. And I think that is about it. We will conclude now with Yigdal on page 53. יגדל אלוהים חי וישתבח, נמצא ואין עת אל מציאותו, אחד ואין יחיד כייחודו, נעלם וגם אין סוף לאחדותו, אין לו דמות הגוף ואינו גוף, לא נערוך אליו קדושתו, קדמון לכל דבר אשר נברא, ראשון ואין ראשית לראשיתו, הינו אדון עולם וכל נוצר, יורה גדולתו ומלכותו, שפע נבואתו נתנו, אלא אנשי סגולתו ותפארתו, לא קם בישראל כמו שעוד, נביא ומביט את תמונתו, תורת אמת נתן לעמו אל, על יד נביאו נאמן ביתו, לא יחליף האל ולא ימיר דתו, לעולמים לזולתו, צופה ויודע סתרנו, מביט לסוף דבר בקדמתו, גומר לאיש חסד כמפעלו, נותן לרשע רע כרישתו, ישלח לקץ הימין משיחנו, לפדות מחכה קץ ישועתו, מתים יחייאל ברוב חסדו, ברוך עדי עד שם תהילתו, מתים יחייאל ברוב חסדו, ברוך עדי עד שם תהילתו. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Chag Sameach. Stay safe, stay healthy, and see you tomorrow.